Hello and welcome to a new edition of Grubber's Game Box, a video feature from gamingculture.org, the site that asks how are video games a reflection of society. And today we are playing Metro Last Light, a game that was released this year, May of 2013, developed by 4A Games and published by Deep Silver. The developer 4A Games is a Ukrainian developer, and I've written in the past how much I enjoy Eastern European and Russian video games because they do scarcity extremely well, and this game is no exception. So, without too much more further introduction, let's continue through the plot here. Not much in the way of spoilers, I think, but we'll only play for a little bit just to get a sense for the atmosphere around here. And with that, we'll get in our little car, which we crashed through earlier. And we'll have some fun. There we go.
Who goes there? Stand still or we shoot. We're armed.
We are armed. Swear by Lenin's name.
He doesn't look like a GB. I don't recognize the uniform.
Could he be one of ours? Look at all his weapons.
Don't shoot. We are civilians. There are women and children here. Leave and let leave, okay?
We're refugees from the Red Line. I'm in charge here, basically. Now there's nobody under my command. All the battle-worthy men went with the other caravan. Half a click ahead.
I wonder if I can shoot him.
We heard the shooting. It subsided. But it doesn't look like our people survived.
So this is so Metro 2033 is the predecessor to this game.
You look like you've seen your share of fights.
That was released a few years ago by the same developer.
It's not for
And the whole plot of this game is that it takes place in Moscow's metro, in the subway system. And
how do you live without them?
oh God, stop talking.
Might still be alive.
And this is post-apocalypse. There was a nuclear war.
The shooting.
As is the case with video games like this, the nuclear war led to there being
And what if they want?
mutants and stuff like that. So
Why?
I want to sell
Why
this.
don't they come for us then?
They might come soon. Let's just wait.
Do you think they killed them all?
They could have. Or it could be worse.
And there's some weapon customization here.
How?
Women were with them. Yasha, if ignorance is bliss, you're the happiest guy around.
So are we going to help our guys or what?
What help can just the two of us be?
If they're pinned down, we could flank the bandits.
Let's get ready then.
Well, you're not going anywhere. Who is going to protect the women and children?
But we can't let the bandits butcher our guys.
That stranger is going to help us. Looks like he's worth 20 of you anyway.
This is just a thing for
Alright, I want to get rid of... Alright, so basically the plot is this game takes place after the apocalypse in Russia's subways. There are a couple of competing factions, including the communists and the Nazis somehow. And there are some other more supernatural plot elements as well. And we're going to mess up some bandits.
Shut your trap, bitch! Enough of your whining. Nobody's coming. Well, Brad, you do it first if you want. I'll stand watch. Okay. Come on, Mama. Come on. Let them
Oh, please don't. No!
The fuck is near?
So, I just saved that woman's life. Just hurt somebody else.
Cross-eyed! Where the hell are you? Damn! Are you guys fucking with me or what? Hey!
So he's gonna come over. So you can play this game like a stealth game. So basically I'm playing as a character called Artyom. He basically wanders around and tries to save the day, really focusing on those supernatural elements I was mentioning earlier.
What are you doing there for so long? We searched everything already.
They had a load of shit here. Might have missed some bullets or whatever.
Well, move your ass. The other guys are probably back home already.
The physics caused that thing to fly away. Okay. And the game, the main currency, there's no money. Instead of money, what you play with is military-grade bullets, which you can actually use in firefights. But in between firefights, you can buy ammunition that the people in these tunnels put together on their own. And the ammunition isn't as powerful, but you know, a headshot's a headshot. To be honest.
I'm gonna try my new bitch out. Okay, with proper training, maybe we can rent your ass out. Okay, I'm gonna go check on the men. They're taking too fucking long.
Okay, I want to see what happens. When you play stealthily, you obviously don't want to be like messing around with these. Leaving dead bodies around and stuff, because these guys will figure it out. He might notice. They can take him out pretty quickly, though, if he does notice. So these are bandits, basically trying to... They're basically in my way to get to the next objective, which is... I play as part of a group of soldiers within this tunnel network who...
What the hell? Where is everyone?
They hold responsibility for keeping everybody alive in the organization, or they try to anyway. Okay, I don't want to walk into any light. I don't want him to see me. So we're more or less like the UN peacekeepers, my organization. Extremely highly trained, but there's only, I think... He was taking too long. And, you know, as peacekeepers, we want to not get involved with the communist Nazi fight and hold on to this big bunker complex that we discovered in the first game. Of course, things don't always work that way. Such is life. He's got a good pistol. And you can do melee kills and stuff. Such as...
What? Huh?
Look, untie me, please. I can't take it anymore.
I think he was the guy who was executed earlier.
Thanks, man. Untie me now. Come on. Thanks. Thanks, man. I thought I was done for. It took everyone still alive. The kids, the women. I'll move the rail car so that you can drive through.
Okay, but I'm not going to drive through right now. There's a trap ahead. I want to clear out these guys. Oh, okay, I can't. I have to take the train through there. So I have to run back. And while I'm running back to get my train, because this thing was in the way, the little car I had earlier, something to note is the best part of this game is its atmosphere, even though you can't really see much of it. There's a lot of emphasis placed on scarcity. For instance, this flashlight, doesn't run on a battery, it runs on a manual thing, so I have to charge it constantly. And there are some mutant enemies that when you shine light on them, they freak out and die. So you need to bear that in mind. There's also some areas on the outside. Everybody lives in the metro because the air on the outside is poisonous. So you have to wear a gas mask like this. And the gas mask can get cracked, and that'll damage its ability, or it'll affect its ability to protect you from the noxious gases. You pick up filters, which help give you more time outside. So even the basic task of breathing becomes a scarce, oxygen becomes a scarce commodity, which is fairly unique, and it's actually not as annoying as it might sound like it would be. Because there's more than enough time to explore these really intricately made and very dark environments. I will say that I believe that Metro 2033 had a better sense of place than Metro Last Light, but they're both fine games, and the combat in Metro Last Light's been improved such that it's really an exciting game to play from a mechanical point of view. And the upgrade system is fun. So we have to ride through this, and then, alright, so there's a trap up here that we have to deal with, and again I'll try to play stealthily because, okay, can I get out of this? And it's still a little bit, right. Okay, I have to get out a little bit farther because I got stuck in the rafters here. There we go. And you can do funny things about, like, the light. So I can replace that. Now my mask is going to be repaired. Here's a filter I can use later when I go outside. You see there I've got 11 minutes of air. And it's really scavenging for ammo is really important. I can hear him coming. I don't know where he is, though. Yeah, here he comes. I prefer to use my pistol when I can.
What the hell? Whose wheels are these? Fellas, we got company here. Guy thinks he's fucker number one with these wheels. Shoot him on sight.
There's another guy. Oh crap, they saw me. So they know somebody's here. I should have killed him before he saw the tram there. I never noticed that.
Not here. So, where could he go?
Oh god. Alright, we're gonna... Oh crap. Or we're gonna get... The combat is fun, so I don't wanna... Oh crap.
Men, let's get the bitch for that!
I certainly don't mind shooting my way through this. There might be some other guys in here, probably. Let's try this. Ah. if there's anyone else here. I definitely botched that entry. But I like this game particularly because of its really great atmosphere. It's not typical of the kind of atmosphere you. I'm trying to switch weapons, but I can't for some reason. Okay, we're gonna stick with pipe bombs then. Okay, I think this is... Got all the guys. I would have preferred to have got them stealthily, but that took too long to set up. Yeah, and you know, most shooters, they take place in sort of standard settings, although I will say that apocalyptic settings are pretty standard. I think that the Russian metro is fairly unique, and this like a lot of Russian games or Eastern Bloc, or sorry, former communist bloc countries, it's based on a novel, just like Stalker was based on, to some extent, on the book Roadside Picnic. Also a great science fiction novel. This is actually based on a novel which went by Metro 2033. And there's another novel that's free that's available on Steam that you can actually just download and read for free. Did I... Wait, am I supposed to open this somehow? Actually, probably was. Yeah. I'm not too smart. Let's go back here. Where's the... Sorry. Let's open that somehow, don't I? Oh yeah, I think I have to go in there. That was my fault. I've killed all the baddies, so it's not a big deal. One of the big themes of the game is is just how much you can trust humanity to pull together in really trying circumstances. The end of the world, of course, is a key one among them. So I think this will take us to... Alright.
What the fuck is up with you? Sugar curious. The boss said if we let that boss snitch slip by, it's gonna have our ass.
No shit. Let's go then.
Alright, so these two guys are going to come up, but I'm not going to let them pop up on me like they did before. So I'll kill the guy in the back first. There we go. Sentry's dead. Of course, they probably should have been able to see me or seen the flash, even if it was not particularly bright. They should have still seen that and probably heard it as well. So, I just saw some ammo. Is it in the toilet? No. There was ammo somewhere. Currency ammo, I mean. There it is. There's some ammo hiding back here. Yep, you can see it. So that's military grade ammo. You can use that. You see my right there. I've got 10 of those bullets, or 10 more of those bullets. And that means that I can use those in firefights, or I can use that to buy upgrades. Cool things like that. I typically prefer to use this as a going right, yeah. I typically prefer to use this as a silence weapon, but there are some such circumstances in which you want to use a shotgun or an automatic rifle, particularly against mutants. They don't seem to they're a lot more susceptible or they aren't as susceptible to stealth type gameplay. Human characters, these levels are built in such a way that there is definitely a stealth route to take, and it's really satisfying, I would say. Okay, so last time I did this, I screwed up the stealth portion, so I'd like to try to make it through. Alright, here we go. Alright, you see, so we've got a couple of guys here. Actually, the way you run out is through here, so you have to get through this level without being too obvious, I think. Otherwise, you just get in a big firefight.
Well, take care. I'll go check on the guys. All right, bro.
I like how they all say bro to each other. That's common for these types of games, actually. Alright, let's see if I can... There we go. Blow that out so no one can see him. It can be hard to sneak around like this, so we'll try to make our way through. Crap. You heard that. That chain saved his life. Although that's really cool that that can happen. Alright, let's make this happen. I don't think he heard that. But I don't want to hit those chains because he'll hear that. And it's really cool listening to these guys' conversations. You almost want to, like... Yeah, I don't want to kill him there. He's talking to him. I'll wait till they're done talking. But you learn a lot about the world these guys live in. A lot of the story is filled in through listening to these dialogues, and what you have is similar to Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 1. A silent protagonist who, God, no, shoot. Killed him. And I will kill you too. There we go. Shoot, I want to be careful not to make too much noise. Alright. Shooting out the lights, it's a lot like Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell Conviction. Great game, by the way. I should do an exploration of that as well, because it's a very fun Jason Bourne, Jack Bauer-esque game. Alright, so there he is. I don't want to kill him right away. I want to see who was in there with him. Alright, they're all looking away from each other, so I'll do this. And I think I can get him.
Hey.
Hey. Alright. That went very well. And you can see on my watch there, you see my gun, the blue light means that there's enough light shining on me that I'm exposed. So if I go in here, you can see that I'm exposed, but then I can turn off the light, and there we go. Blue light off, meaning I'm basically hiding. And that's a cute little way of telling the player, hey, you're hidden, don't worry. And it makes the stealth a little bit more approachable. I think he's alone. So let me try to get up to him. Worst case. Bloody. That. then I think things get a little bit crazy.
Please, please, spare us. You're... Spare us!
Yeah, you bitch!
I think they got away. Yep. I got an achievement for that because I didn't do it right the first time, but it was basically like a sting operation. Very cool. And I think now I can run through this. I don't know if that whole section was necessary, but it was fun. So, you know, that is a good summary of what the game is. But actually, you know, why don't I just go ahead and I'll look at another level just to show you what it's like above the ground, just so you get a sense for what the game is like outside of these tunnels. And a big part of the game takes place above ground, actually. I don't want to. So we'll do this. This is early in the game, so it's not a big deal that you see what this is about. It's interesting, Artyom narrates his experiences in these loading screens, but he doesn't talk at all in between them. So here we're gonna find our way outside. You start out the game with these great weapons, which is great.
In the past, trains were ordinary things, but now this monorail seems magic, doesn't
Hey,
it?
a girl in the game. I wonder if she's
Our
gonna be a
kids
romantic
won't know
interest.
how to operate these things.
Spoiler alert.
And their kids
Nah,
will
I
probably
won't.
think this was
She
good.
totally is. Sorry.
All right, we've reached the station. This is part of the secret Metro 2 line. We haven't explored these tunnels. Can't spare the time or manpower, so don't wander off.
I don't think she does there's much fighting in this part, but again, it's all about the desolation the environments present to the player. The amount of skulls and you know, dead bodies you see everywhere. It's a it's all designed to
You ready?
basically make
Let's
the
move.
player
Yeah.
appreciate the fact that there's not going to be a happy ending here.
That's a good sign, Rabbit.
You can do this.
You won't have
You
luck
can burn
with
the
this mission.
spider webs. Becomes important later. In fact, I thought they overused this, just because they slow you down, the spider webs. I guess mutant spider webs would have that effect.
Power's working. Open the gate. I'll cover the passage.
Our team has a cool lighter. I would love to have his lighter.
You did fine after all.
Yes, I opened a door. I know. She's being tough to me. Tough as nails. Female lead. I understand. It's actually a really annoying video game trope, I'd say. See, and I like well, I mean, I don't like things like this, but this obviously tells a story. Here you have a survivor who had been fighting for a long time and decided to put the gun to his head and finish the job. And you see there's graffiti and stuff all along here. Clearly some of it is how long these people had survived. So again, this tells a story without actually telling a story, and none of the characters make reference to it because for them this is normal life. These incidents, there's nothing strange or unique about them. All right, let's
Go right. There's a dead end on the left.
get
Something
moving.
alarmed them. Stay sharp.
I could shoot it, but apparently there's a karma system or whatever, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, I know. There's other ammo and stuff. I'm just gonna burn the webs because I hate webs.
Great. The ladder. It's just a little more walking. Then we'll see if you're rabbit or man.
Stop saying rude things to me.
Surface. Put your mask on.
There we go. Here we'll see how the mask system works. She's gonna make a comment.
Looking at my ass.
Yep.
It's way out of your reach,
Doesn't-
rabbit.
Yep. RTM. My character, by the way, is supposed to be like kind of a badass for the fact that he blew up like an entire den of like these creatures who had been killing off large portions of the underground metro population, the humans. Turns out it was a big misunderstanding. RTM is like one of the few people who can actually interact with them without going crazy. So you know, I would think that most people would be like, sure, RTM, I want to hear what you have to say. But nope. And here we are on the surface. It's quiet, it's desolate. There are mutants everywhere.
I can cover a lot of territory.
And there's some radiation, but not as much in the as there was in the first game, I'd say.
Influence? Well, I don't have your gear.
I really love the effects, and you can actually clean your mask when that stuff happens.
I'm thinking that since the Dark Ones are so fond of you, they'll sense you, or smell you, or whatever the fuck they do.
That tower there is where the last game ended, where you had a beacon, and we pointed it at this area here, which is inhabited by the things called the Dark Ones. So she goes up into this tower area or whatever and provides cover, and I don't feel like playing the rest of this map because there's not a lot of action or anything. But you can see the environment is really what this game is all about. The developers, the artists of this game, really did a great job considering the cannot hit. They did a great job realizing their vision. Can't hit these things. Can I? Maybe I use a gun that's... There we go. Why use one bullet when you can use many? Cool.
I'm in position. I can see you. Something's still burning where the nest was. That's some fine wasteland. You guys sure did a good job here.
Yeah.
It's strange. One could still be burning after all this time. Well, it doesn't matter. Move towards it. I'll cover you.
So that's it. This game is really worth playing. I would say Metro 2033 is worth playing first because the differences between the two games aren't significant enough where you would think the improvements in this game would be worth skipping the first in favor of. The game is all about atmosphere. It's all about the well, not about the characters. It's about the setting itself as its own character. Really, it's an achievement in gaming when you can create vistas like this in such unique environments where you can almost feel the culture of the developing studio come out in ways that you simply don't get with American or even Japanese titles. So that's it for me. My name is Kevin Grubb of GamingCulture.org, the site that asks how are video games a reflection of society. We're seeing today a game that is a reflection of a society that is not my own. So, visit GamingCulture.org for more articles and videos and comics about that subject. And until then, I'll see you around.